Hey, welcome into episode 5 of the famous Alaska Milk Run here out of Sitka as we head up to Juneau. And we are all started actually for this one. I had left episode 4 cut and then was sitting here waiting for a time to just check my fuel level and whatnot. All good there. So I think we can just, get going. We're going to be on the Sitka 1 departure, which is intercepting the Victor 428 on the 347 course inbound Sisters Island. And then Sisters Island is also a connection for the LDA approaching to Juneau for runway 8. So pretty simple here. I've just got Sisters Island in there. Be a climbing right turn until basically it's active. We hit the 347 and hit the localizer mode, and we're on our way. Let's go ahead and call Anchorage Center for departure and clearance. Center, good day, Alaska 65 IFR to Juneau.
Alaska 65, Anchorage Center, cleared to Juneau. Sitka 1 departure radar vectors. Sisters Island, then as filed. Maintain 4,000 feet. Departure with me. Squawk 3200.
Alaska 65 cleared to Juneau. Sitka 1 departure radar vectors Sisters Island up to 4,000. Squawk 3200.
Alaska 65, read back correct. Push or start at pilot's discretion. Hold for release. Report holding short runway 11.
We'll call back short of runway 11, Alaska 65. Drop this full forward. Yep. Okay. All good there. So we came in 11. On is right back there. So try to remember this time to call short. It's going to be plenty of room for us to get nose to the left here as we bring up the sleepy engines. Only 200 feet of runway to work with here in Sitka, so not concerned. No need for a wet takeoff today. And we'll go ahead and call rolling up so we can get this show on the road. Center Alaska 65, short of runway 11 for departure.
Alaska 65, released for departure. Clearance void if not off by 1840 Zulu. If not off by 1840 Zulu, contact. No later than 1850 Zulu. Time now. 1818 Zulu. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, Alaska 65. We'll call airborne. That's why. Start to roll out to the right. Put some of these flaps and counter trim. Oh, come on. Come on back. Well, we picked up sisters yet, so I'm just gonna go in the direction we need to go, and props can come back into climb. Just picked up sisters, so figure we'll get out to, oh, I don't know, 300 or so on the heading, and then come back and intercept it. Losing too much speed. Inching closer to where we need to be. Looking across this, see the HSI here, it only cleared me to 4,000, so auto level out, get stable. Alaska 65 level 4,000, Sitka 1.
Alaska 65, reset transponder, squawk 3200.
Missed that. Squawk 3200, Alaska 65.
Alaska 65, Anchorage Center, radar contact. Climb maintain 9,000, altimeter 2907.
Up to 9,000, altimeter 2907, Alaska 65. Okay, so we can release the...
Alaska 65, Anchorage Center, expect RNAV Juliet runway 08.
RNAV Juliet runway 08, Alaska 65.
Alaska 65, verify instruction.
Alaska 65 expecting RNAV Juliet runway 8. And remains to be seen. I'm not sure if I can get that from sisters, so try to, yes I can. So I'm kind of able to do that. I'm gonna probably, I would need to put it into the GPS actually, so I might actually just use the 530 for this. Oh. can just go to GPS and I was kind of already headed direct there anyway, so let me just make sure that we're, yeah, all is good there. We're on a GPS mode now. Coming up through 5,500. When you switch nav modes like that and you program something into the GPS, you should flip to gyro and then back to gliding, just to make sure that you're on the appropriate nav source. Juneau showing VFR again. I find VFR subjective out here. We can see with the last couple legs, it's like visual approaches were not recommended. So Juneau to Yakutat will be episode 6, and I think that is about double the length. So yeah, we'll try an old school airline. I think we'll try the F-28 for that one. I don't know if we have an Alaska. I know we have a Horizon, which is a bit of a stretch, but I think we probably could find an Alaska. I don't know if Alaska actually flew F-28s apart from just the regional. Horizon routes. Yeah, Horizon as the subsidiary. Then Horizon switched to the CRJ-7, of course, after. I mean, as a part of the Alaska Air Group, I guess we can kind of make that extension. Get a little meatball action. And that's a pretty good length, I think, to get everything set up and roaring on the F-28 as well. Probably going to take a while for me on the ground anyway. I don't think I've looked at that plane in some time. Get some chop. Got plenty of speed to give, actually. We can give this another bump up. Go 9 minutes to Sisters. And probably about that on the approach, so. Might get in and out of here another 45 on this one. Not much of anything out here. We are going over some islands. You'll have to take my word for it. No, I think there's a little shadow of something you can see down there. Yep. Let's see, so our nav, $2,700 at Manet, 3,400 at Odimi.
Alaska 65. Contact Anchorage Center 133.2.
33.2 for Center Alaska 65, thanks. And that was an Alaska 62 on the ground in Sitka. Really impressed with that model. Anchorage Center, Alaska 65, level 9,000.
Alaska 65, Anchorage Center, copy.
Need to descend soon. Don't forget to follow the Pain Freight Group's journey in the Discord or on the Patreon. Patreon.com/painflyer for more details and access to the Discord. It's 6 miles to Sisters. Definitely gotta descend to Sisters. Alaska 65 requests descent.
Alaska 65, turn left, heading 045, Juneau landing runway 8.
Left heading 045, Juneau landing runway 8.
Alaska 65, altimeter 29er18, expect the RNAV Juliet runway 08 via Sisters Island.
Landing runway 8, transition Sisters Island, RNAV Juliet runway 8.
Alaska 65, contact Anchorage Center 133.9er.
133.9, Alaska 65. A weird frequency. Anchorage Center, Alaska 65, 9,000, RNAV Juliet, runway 08.
Alaska 65, say altitude.
Alaska 65, 9,000 feet. Gotta get lower.
Alaska 65, Anchorage Center copy. Alaska 65, 12 miles from Ketchikan, turn left, heading 360, maintain 3,400 feet until established. Cleared RNAV Juliet runway 08.
Cleared RNAV Juliet runway 08, maintain 3,400 till established, Alaska 65.
Negative, turn left, heading 360.
Left heading 360, Alaska 65. I'm already on heading 360. I'm on the RNAV Juliet, so there's some issue. I'm not going to deviate from it because I would get into trouble out here with these clouds in the terrain. So I'm not even going to try it. I'm just going to keep flying what they originally gave me. They should be giving these clearances back before Sisters Island. I'm in a bit of a pickle as it is, altitude-wise. It'll be hard to get down to where I need to. Best I can do is manage speed. Try to keep as close to 200 indicated as I can, and then drop like a rock at the end, I guess. I assume she's going to get me down to probably... well, no, actually, she already cleared me the approach, so... be in contact until tower, which I'm pretty sure Juneau's tower. hopeful that it is in beyond ATC as well. Let's see, this right here is essentially like a 10-12 mile final, and I'm really high, right? So I don't really know what to do. Throw everything out the window, I guess. See if I can slow down.
Alaska 65, contact Juneau Tower 118.7, take care.
We're to Tower 118.7, thanks Alaska 65.
You're welcome.
Juneau Tower, Alaska 65, establish RNAV Juliet runway 8.
Alaska 65, Juneau Tower, wind 060 at 7, runway 8 cleared to land.
8 cleared to land, Alaska 65. Way outside of range to even be using flaps, but gonna have to improvise on this one. I can at least get through the cloud layer. But I can see the airport and then make a decision. There's that kind of bump on final that's a little sketchy sometimes. I think we're getting more into the range of where we need to be. Monet was at 2,700, so yeah, we're about maybe 500 feet or so behind the curve, but in a better place now. Okay, so we can start to see those are the signals for the LDA, and they have these really long towering approach lights that go way out into the bay. I can see those at least, which is good. This is kind of the hill that you need to make it over, I think. So we can go ahead and... Yeah, okay, we're good. I see the runway. We are full manual. Not too bad, definitely too high and needed to descend too fast there. VFR. This is Juneau VFR, apparently. I think a marginal. Bit of ballooning. Come on. Come on. Welcome to Juneau.
Alaska 65, exit next available taxiway.
Next available, Alaska 65. Alaska 65 off at Echo.
Alaska 65, welcome to Juneau Airport. Say parking or advise if need assignment.
Need assignment, Alaska 65.
Alaska 65, say again, gate number.
Gate number 8, Alaska 65.
Alaska 65, say again, gate number.
Gate number 8.
Alaska 65, gate 8 doesn't exist in Juneau. Please select another.
Oh my god. I just kind of guessed. Alaska 65, gate 6.
Alaska 65, unfortunately, gate 6 isn't available at this airport. Please choose another.
I'm looking at it. Gate 6 definitely exists. Alaska 65, air cargo. Let's see if that exists.
Alaska 65, say again, gate number.
Alaska 65, gate number 1.
Alaska 65, gate 1 doesn't exist in Juneau. Please select another.
Alaska 65, gate number 4.
Alaska 65, gate 4, taxi via Alpha Charlie 1.
Alpha Charlie 1, Alaska 65. Finally. Man, I know 6 exists. 1 exists. Thanks for joining us here in episode 5. Hope you enjoyed this one. Yeah, 4 and 5 were really quite nice. And even Beyond ATC was behaving pretty well. Less so on this one, but... Okay, so unavailable, they may have said that because looks like gates 1 and 2 are occupied by aircraft, which is kind of actually pretty cool. So, I won't hate on them for that one. Because for one of them, for 2 of the requests, he said they didn't exist, and then he said that they were unavailable. So, or is this one right here, off to the left? So next time over to Yakutat in the F-28, once I update that plane. It's been a long time, so I'm sure there's a year and a half of updates to that or something. Also have to do probably a little test flight, make sure I remember what I'm doing. Appreciate you coming through, thanks for the subs and the likes. From Northern Sky Studios, Juneau. Wish you the best. And